Hi guys, today I'm not doing a hike. I'm actually down the road from where I live. The PA Renaissance Fair has a Celtic, Fling, and Highlands games every year, and I thought that might be fun. I've never been to it, so here I am. So my first hurdle was trying to find the entrance, which I did find finally, and there's little maps at the door. It's a unique place. I haven't been here for years, so kind of don't know my way around and keeping my phone down so people's faces don't get in here. But I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do first because I'm here by myself and there's a lot to see and a lot to do. So this is the ship I always see in their pictures, and I know that I had seen it before years ago, but now it's the rum bar. I don't think it was that years ago. I could be wrong. And this is the Anchor and the Mermaid Tavern. I won't be going into any taverns today. So it's super hot right now. It's 4 o'clock and I don't see any, I hear music playing, but I don't know where it's coming from. I gotta find all this stuff. It is so weird being here by myself. And in front of me is a stage of some sort, the Flying Dutchman. This all looks pretty empty around here. I guess when I've been here before, it was for Halloween and pirate stuff, which is cool. That's one of my favorite things, but it's different for this fest, I guess. Okay, and my first order of business, no matter where I go, is to find the bathroom. So privies are located next to the Flying Dutchman. For some reason, I thought it would be more crowded, but there are a lot of people here. It's just they're not as big. I guess this isn't as big of an event as the pirate stuff. Maybe. There's lots of people wearing kilts here today, and I think I've located where the music is normally played. It's amazing that I don't know my way around here as many times as I used to come years ago. But anyway, over there is the Globe Theater. And I'm assuming different bands play there at different times of the day. And walking across this boardwalk here. Was just walking across to get a shot of that. I had walked by some vendors earlier. I'm back to this ship, so I guess I'll turn around and keep going this way. It's just weird filming when you're by yourself and there's so many people. Chimes and charms. And over here we have one of the shops. There's different kinds of clothing. It says no photos please, so I'm not gonna take pictures of that. Just walk by, and that's what I'm kind of like concerned about is, I know you're not allowed to have selfie sticks here, but I'm just trying to capture some of the event. Until someone tells me I can't. And this over here is the chessboard area, and that's also where I saw online I do a lot of music and stuff. There's little chairs there. It's so hot though. I mean, I don't know what time anybody plays music. I think there's a schedule inside of this map that I have. I don't know. Lots and lots of vendors here. I'll just keep walking around. This is the dungeon. I think this is a museum. And then behind me, over here is the music. So I'm going to go over there and see what I can see. So that's kind of weird. This is the band I saw down in York at the, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's a venue in York on Queen Street. But this is the only band I had ever seen that played this kind of music. And kind of remembered the name of it. It's Hold Fast. And I'm sweating to death. I'm over here in the shade for a little bit. And I think I'm entering a shopping district here. And just kind of going down the road looking at stuff. Interesting. Oddly, it's really quiet on this side. Doesn't look like the vendors are having much business over here on this side, at least at this time. Yeah, maybe people will come out later. I don't know what this is. Some kind of stage too, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's a little weird being here by yourself. for sure. This is probably one of my favorite displays and shops, the pirate shop. I'm gonna have to check that out in a little bit. I'm trying to stay in the shade mostly now. I did pass another bathroom, so they have more than one. And then I gotta figure out where I'm gonna eat. This German kitchen place looks promising. Okay, so apparently to get food, you have to get coin of the realm. So I gotta find out where to go do that. Most of the places say cash only or coin of the realm, so I'm sorry, I'm holding this too close to my face. Totally feeling kind of lost here. And people are looking at me for filming, but this place over here, I have a couple of swords I bought here at this place, so I'm gonna check that out in a little bit and see if they have anything new that I'm interested in. But first, I'm still trying to find a place to buy this coin of the realm, so I'm just gonna keep looking. This looks like an interesting display. It's the basic principles of dry stone construction. So drywalling, maybe they have demonstrations here, I'm not sure. Little garden over there. And this is something called Bosworth Fields. So I'm imagining maybe this is where they have the games. And maybe here I can figure out where I am on the map. I'm just walking around like a lost little orphan. There they have archery, so that's the bow shop. And this is the stage of Bosworth Field. That's pretty cool. So this is where I'm supposed to get this coin of the realm. Apparently it's closed right now. So I guess in order to get anything to eat, I'm gonna have to go back down to this ATM I saw and see if I can get anything out of there. I don't even remember my PIN. I never, ever use an ATM, so. Okay, so apparently I can't get anything to eat here because I don't know my PIN number. I tried my ATM and my credit card and it was declined, so I don't know. I can't, this is very disappointing, you know. I was expecting to be able to get something like coin of the realm to buy food, or at least be able to get cash out of the ATM, or go somewhere and be able to use my card. So it's so hot and I don't have any water with me, and apparently I can't get any. So this is really disappointing. They should, you know, say something about that, like, oh, the King's Mint will be closed from such and such a time, or whatever. Okay, crisis averted. I had to go to the Infram Mistress to get coin of the realm, and apparently you can use these coins anywhere in the fair here, and they give them to you in sections of 5, so I got 10 of them. Now I can go find something to eat. Okay, $15 for this. A bottle of water and a cheesesteak. And I had to find a picnic table to eat it at. This is a huge eye-opener for me. It's like I was always here with someone else and could find stuff. I don't know how that works, this whole solo dating thing. Okay, so here's the deal with the coin of the realm. You go to one of their stations and you use your credit card or your ATM card and you buy these in increments of $5, and apparently they're good for any vendor or restaurant, etc. within this park here. And you know, I think it's interesting, and I had to ask about it when I was there. Why is this? And the girl told me it's because this avoids the surcharge of the ATM, so that's cool. It's kind of hard to get around this place. You know, I have a map, but all of the numbers on the map here, they don't give you the names of the places for most of them. Apparently that's found online. So I have another day here, and I know what I know now, so I won't be coming back tomorrow until after it gets cooler, and I will be more prepared. So for now, it's time to eat my $15 cheesesteak. Okay, I couldn't eat about half of that, so I had to carry it in my purse, and so now another thing I know is tomorrow I have to bring a different purse. And I also have my hair. You can see how wet it is. It's so hot. It is starting to cool down now, so you know, I'm gonna make one more round, check out a few more places and see what I want to visit tomorrow when I come back. But Till then, I'm probably gonna head out of here. Just feeling so uncomfortable here right now. Okay, so I finally found my car. I tried to remember where I parked it. It could have been worse, you know. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. And those are the things that I'm gonna have to learn. Going places solo and trying to, I don't know, blend in or have a good time. It's not that I need someone to go with me. I kind of just want to get used to going places by myself. But every place you go to is going to be a different dynamic and a different atmosphere, so it's a learning process. It's a little nerve-wracking for sure. Okay, so here we go for day number 2 at the Celtic, Fling, and Highland games. And again, I'm going by myself. Right now, I just came out to the car and I was gonna leave. It's about 2:30 and it's just so hot. I think I'm gonna wait until later, after 5 or 6, and head on up. See if it goes any better. Okay, so here I am. It's about 5 o'clock. And I'm a little better prepared today. I think it's cooler out. You see, I put my hair in braids. I wasn't able to find a better purse or backpack for things, so you know, if I do buy a water, that's going to be difficult to hold on to. But you know, I think I'm a little more prepared. I do have a fan, little hand fan to fan myself, and have my coin of the realm ready. So let's just see how today goes. Also, today I know where the entrance is, and I parked in a spot that'll be easy to find when I come back, so things are looking up. I wanted to get this on. This is the mansion area. I didn't get this yesterday because I was trying to find the entrance here. So, and they have a security checkpoint. I forgot to mention that yesterday too. There's a couple of places before you go in. There are wine shops and stuff. No interest in that. Kind of cool. Look up. So I'm not as anxious today. I see they're playing some music over here. Different stage than yesterday. It's the Heart Inn stage. But what I want to do is look for if they have any more of the games that they're supposed to be playing, the Highland games. And I had passed that Boswell field yesterday. Nice music, I think. I forgot yesterday too, it was so hot. A lot of people were standing underneath of this mist thing that's coming out, which I think is a nice thing for them to have. Alright, I think I'm gonna go in here. This is the Imaginary Museum of Wonders. It has a couple of dragon statues outside that are cool, but I can't, not having a selfie stick or anything, I can't even get a selfie, so we're just gonna head. Okay, this is kind of cool. It's like a little museum here. It's called the Drabitat or something. A lot of interesting things, faces and stuff in cases, and it goes into a store over here. And check out this Merlin. Cool dude. Okay, yesterday when we were here, this well wasn't completed, so they must have finished it at a demonstration or something. And over here is a cool little garden. It has gnomes. I guess it's a gnome garden. Kind of cool. Little seats and a table. And over here is Bosworth Field again. I guess maybe the games are over. I don't know. You know, maybe they stopped at a certain time, but there's still some people sitting down on the bench. So I'll go down there and see if there's anything left to see. Okay, there's at least some games going on still. I'm gonna try to find a little seat over here in the shade. Not a lot of people here.
Let's give it up for Travis. It's been a very long day. Excellent competition. All right. 15 feet. Come on, Patrick. Oh, give it up for Patrick Toland. All right, so we've taken the bar. We have 2 athletes remaining in the competition. They've agreed to go up to 16 feet. Currently in the lead on countbacks. Here's Chris Olson. If he gets it on his first try, he can help maintain the lead. All right, let's cheer him on. Come on. This is Chris Olson from Washington, D.C. Let's go, Chris. Yes! First shot.
Okay, that was fun. I wish I would have been able to see more of it, but they're giving out the awards now, and next year when I come I'll know exactly where that is. Right now I'm going to try to head down, and there's supposed to be a kilt competition at the chessboard. I don't know if I'll make it there in time. I should have looked at the time earlier, and also I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I stopped on the way because I don't think I'm going to make it in time for this, even if I do find it. And I got myself 2 kilts for next year, so that was kind of cool.
And a fiddler. So many times the sheriff of Banff, his men tried to capture Jamie, but they knew he was like dangerous, so they'd be like, do you want to take him? And he'd be like, nah, I don't want to take him. He's like, nah, we'll just like let him go this time or whatever. So eventually he was betrayed by a woman. She called him over to her window ledge and she threw a blanket on top of him, a heavy blanket, and he couldn't draw his sword. And it was just then that the sheriff of Banff, all his people, they descended upon Jamie. Now, this was the last capital execution. You guys have a beautiful festival here. Thank you so much for hanging out. You guys have been awesome just all weekend. We'll see you next time. Hope you make it to the Kaylee. Get home safe and just be good to each other, okay?
Farewell, ye dungeons dark and strange. Farewell, farewell to thee. Macpherson's time will not be long until the gallows tree.
Okay, I'm on my way home and out to my car, and look at this car, ooh la la. I don't know what it is, but it's a really nice car. Sorry, a little bouncy. I'm parked a couple spots away from this, I believe. There you go, it's a Corvette. It's pretty. Okay, I'm back in my car, sitting in the AC and getting ready to go home. I also got a black canvas backpack for such things as this. One big enough that I could put my water bottles and everything in it. And also a turkey leg, because who goes to the Red Fair and doesn't buy a turkey leg? So I'm on my way home, and I hope you enjoyed following along on my misadventures. And y'all have a nice week. Namaste.